I went into Syria for 6 days into the heart of the revolution and the uprising in the city of Homs. At the beginning of my trip, I had this clear show of the strength of the Syrian army. A convoy of 45 tanks being transported by trucks towards the city.
The journalist we're following travelled a few kilometres from the urban warfare of Khalidiyya in Homs to the neighbourhood of Baba Amma, one of the first areas to be liberated by the Free Syrian Army.
When I first went into Baba Amma, I saw these two bodies laying on the street. The activist told me that the Secret Service kidnapped the two guys, tortured them, killed them, and thrown them out on the street. Apparently, this was the way to frighten the neighborhood. People would not be able to get close to them in order to pick them up, to bring them to the cemetery, because they would get shot. They drove slowly, and I could see the destruction on the walls. You could see the garbage piling up. It's kind of a siege of a neighborhood. 50,000 people are living in this area, secured by the Free Syrian Army.
We are here in order to protect this area. The Assad army is in this area, and it's about 25 to 30 meters away with their tanks and all their equipment. We protect this street, or they kill everybody, both young and old.
I asked the activists to bring me to the streets where the snipers are aiming basically on everything which is moving.
In the halls of residence at the university there are snipers, and there are other snipers in the towers and the tops of the houses. There are about 50 snipers. They shoot at civilians, at homes, in the streets, women, children. They don't spare anybody. Even cars passing by. Every day we have about 4 martyrs and 20 casualties.
The activists have been telling me, don't run. Don't make any move which is suspicious. Just keep on walking. And I could literally feel the sniper aiming on my head, and it was up to him if he's gonna pull the trigger or not. I had to cross the same roads where others have been killed a couple of hours before.
17/12/2011 شارع القاهرة حي البياضة.
After the prayers, the people started to go straight to the demonstration. I seen these kids, the entire family is coming to the demonstration, singing songs against the regime. I didn't see any kind of fear. It was almost like a party. This was the clearest moment of liberty I've seen. People are able to sing songs they have never been able to sing before. I went to this rooftop to film people dancing on the demonstration, and then suddenly I realized that they've been chanting and cheering a guy standing there at the other rooftop in front of the street. It turned out to be Abdul Razak Plas, which is not only one of the first officers defecting from the Syrian army, It is the nephew of the foreign defense minister of the regime.
The Free Army is protecting the people and demonstrators as well as confronting the thug gangsters and security services.
Everybody was, like the entire neighborhood, been praying for him and cheering for him and his soldiers.
The army's role is to protect the people and civilians in accordance with our oath. But the orders we were receiving were in violation of that. As a result of the actions and violations by the members of the security services and the army, I defected on the 2nd of June 2011.
The defected soldier had been telling me, although we don't have a lot of weapons, but our biggest weapon is our motivation.
We are in contact with soldiers who are in the army. They tell us a no-fly zone is essential to prevent them from getting bombed if they defect.
At night they search everyone entering and leaving the area to stop government death squads, the so-called shabiha, from getting in.
The street you see over there is controlled by the Secret Service. They're known to kidnap our women and children. We try to prevent this. When strangers come here, we stop and search them.
The revolution started to create legends and heroes, and a lot of those heroes are the singers.
بن علي من تونس طار علي صالح شعل بنار ومبارك بالمحاكم ومعمر قتل السوار قرب يومك يا بشار قرب يومك يا بشار.
This is Mohammed. He is a poet. He is a singer of the demonstration. In this night demonstration, I could see women and children coming out to the street to express their opposition against the regime. So the demonstrations are now a daily part of their life.
The longer the revolution lasts, the more energetic we become. I'm 42 years old and I feel like I'm 20. The longer it continues, the more active we become. God is with us and we are reliant on Him to get rid of the regime. We want freedom for our children before us. We're fighting for God, for our children, and lastly, for ourselves.
While these spirited demonstrations are going on, elsewhere in the city, the killings continue. People fearing, hoping, praying, help will come soon.